looking out the window and I feel really, really happy right now. I'm kicking off the day by eating a croissant, and I am having some delicious coffee in my little mug that came from my grandma Ruby. This is the set that she always used for her family when they had coffee, when they had lunch. This was just their normal set. So this is my most precious teacup of every single one that I own. While there may be ones that might be a little bit more beautiful, to me this one is the most beautiful because it has such an amazing story behind it and amazing memories. It's really, really cool for me to imagine my grandma Sue sitting at the table with her mom, who was Ruby, my great grandma Ruby, and just drinking out of and using these teacups. I have a teacup, I have the saucer for the teacup, and then I have a small dessert plate. But I think my grandma has quite a bit more, but I love these. I treasure them. So I am doing a little bit of knitting. How ridiculous are these socks? So I am knitting these socks out of some Legacy Fiber Art mini skeins that I got from their advent calendar. These are the two that I'm using. Elodie chose them. I would have never ever chosen these for a pair of socks. So they're both on a stellina base, a silver stellina. And while they're beautiful yarns, I really, really love both of them. I would have never paired them together. And I asked Elodie what she wanted, and this is what she chose. So, of course, I'm going to make it. And I love that she picked them together, and she likes them. So her socks are 40 grams. I measured the last pair of socks that I knit for her, and they were like 43 grams, I think. So, I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm using two 20-gram skeins. So I hope it's enough. We'll see. I'll probably take out maybe 2 rows in each of them. And I'm knitting them the same exact way that I knit the first pair, except I'm not knitting the mistake that I made in the first pair, which I'll talk about in the upcoming podcast because it was the dumbest mistake ever. So, yeah, I'm loving these. I'm just going to sit down for about 10 minutes, relax, and have my breakfast. Nobody's in the house. Robert, Elodie, and Ruby are all gone. Robert's bringing Elodie to Kita and then doing some errands with Ruby. And then I'm going to get to packaging all of your orders. Today's dye day is just, I feel like an extra special one. I didn't plan on dyeing today. I have started sewing up a bunch of new project bags. So I've had these in the shop before, but people loved them. So I will have a bunch of these in large sizes. And I finished sewing those up earlier than I thought. And so I thought, you know what? I have about 2 more hours until Elodie will be home. I wound up a bunch of minis and I didn't want to hurt my wrists. So I thought I should definitely take the time to create a new colorway. Amber of Maker's Haven was just talking about how she really, really needed the day to kind of cleanse her palette and just create some new one-of-a-kind colorways. Now, I don't know if the colorways that I'm creating are one-of-a-kind, but they're definitely colorways and dye combinations that I haven't created and that I don't currently have in the shop. So I had so much fun dyeing this colorway. I had so much fun putting the teeny tiny speckles in this colorway. I can't wait to rinse it off. I can't wait to see it dry. You can see some of the beautiful stellina yarns in there. I just got off the phone with my grandma Sue, and she really, really wants some yarn from me. She doesn't have any homespun house yarn, which is really strange. She doesn't really use fingering weight yarn at all, which is mostly what I dye. And so we spoke about some DK tweed, So she really picked which colors she wants, and I'm dyeing up 2 special skeins just for her, one of a kinds.
Was in the, oh crikey, I can't remember what the name of the yarn was, but it was gold. It was Grello. It was gold and silver. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it's not important. I've talked about it in other podcasts. This one's trench coat, and you can see probably what the inspiration for the colorway was.